Yes, it is Wednesday. It is the 7th of March, 2018. Hopefully you're having a great Wednesday. What the hell are you doing? You know, you could be riding a bike, doing lots of homework, and kind of keeping yourself locked into what's happening with the game. Because there's a few things that are happening, some stuff to kind of give a mention, some stuff that you probably know about, and then some things to really consider. So let's jump into the stories. Our first story is all about the issues of spammers. Now, if you're not familiar with this, if you go to the global chat, more than likely you're going to see someone saying about free units, go to this website. Don't go to the website. It is not going to be a kosher website. It's not going to be a website that's going to help you out. It's going to be classed as a third party, and it is going to be something that could potentially damage your account if indeed you then say, yes, sign me up to them free units because it's going to be so good for me. No, don't do it. I think the main thing that we need to do as players, yes, you can report, but also Kabam need to do their bit with regards to changing certain code words. The same way that obviously if you put a swear word in, it comes up with multiple stars. The same thing could be applied in this situation, and if they look at certain things as certain trends that these people seem to do, like maybe they should even ban the word of using unit, as that would be something that not a lot of people talk about units in the global chat, and the only people talking about units are the places and people and sites that you shouldn't be going to, because like I said, it will damage your account. Either way, thoughts on kind of suggestions in the comment section, or maybe do a forum post that is going to go maybe even to this forum post and give a suggestion of maybe how we think we could improve the situation, rather than it just being a case of, hey, they set up a new account, report them, a new account, report, a new account, report, and it's this horrible cycle. You know, if you've done and dusted it for forever, then it's not going to come back again. Our next story up is all about International Women's Day, and before we get into the game to have a look at the post, I saw this this article which is up at the moment. It just made me laugh a little bit. So someone says like, when's the International Women's Day event? On International Women's Day, and then it's my superior that kind of, it makes me laugh when he just says, doesn't even know when International Women's Day is. It's men like this that make the holiday necessary in the first place. I bet you don't even have your costume picked out. I found it a little bit funny at the time. Obviously, reading it multiple times and doing a take like this, I'm not going to find it as funny. But still, I found it quite funny. Some people will, some people won't. So here we are in the game, and there's two events that are going on. One with your alliance, and at the same time, one that's just an event quest. The event quest doesn't really look like it's going to be that difficult based on the amount of shards that you get back from it. And obviously, Seaton has made light of this. It's delivered in a very kind of Richard Ayoade style, this kind of satire, but it's not satire. It seems serious, but it's not. But it's really sarcastic. But the way it comes across is that it's genuine, but it seems it's fake. Search up Richard Ayoade if you're not familiar with the kind of comedy delivery style, but it is very reminiscent of that. The Women of Power Alliance event, this is pretty cool. So if you want to kind of really work with your alliance and say, hey, we're going to be using loads of female champions, make sure you do your grinds in arena, make sure you do, it's kind of like, I don't know if it's going to be in a type of a hero use with female characters. So if you've got a lot of females, then go and just smash the arena, smash like loads of questing and stuff like that. Unfortunately, Alliance Quest and Alliance Wars doesn't really apply to this, so make sure you do that grind. Hopefully it's a case we've got something decent running at the same time, like well, we've just had Arena win, so that's not going to be there. Arena Combat, that might be there by that time. Probably not, but if there's something nice that falls on it, your alliance can really kind of double up with regards to the stuff that you're really earning. So hopefully it's a case item use does end by then, and we can just get a good grind in for some other events. And next up on the grind platform is the upcoming arenas. So we have got Dr. Octavius, and also we have got Storm. It's hard to pinpoint what these champions will go for. If we compare it with Jane Foster Thor, which I can't say for some reason, that last time she went for 20 mil. Obviously the first was kind of the tester weekend where she went for 15 mil, so expect some high numbers. I suspect it's going to be a case we'll see the pushing past the 20 mil mark. And also with regards to Dr. Octavius, again, this is very hard to pinpoint. We've been seeing some very low cutoffs with regards to the basic, so I can imagine that this one will go fairly low. Electra, I think, went midweek for I've actually went at the weekend for 1.7 mil, which again is quite low. So if you are considering an arena grind, or you're coming back to arena grind, maybe get in the basics. When it comes to the 4-star aspect to Storm, which I did miss talking about, again, could be a quite low one in featured, but do consider that people will be going for milestones in that as well. So that may again throw some stuff with regards to where you're shooting with regards to your arena grind. Another thing to really mention is gold. And every time I go into the forum recently, it's been a case people are shouting out about gold here, gold there, gold everywhere, except for not a lot of players are having it. As I spent the weekend, and I probably will be doing this, I want to do a test on a complete grind weekend on Arena and see what I got out of it. I probably got in the region of about 700,000 gold from doing 12 mil with regards, not 12 mil, 9 mil, 9.9 mil with putting in the Sentinel Arena. So that wasn't brilliant because I did lose a lot of time and it did mean that I couldn't make as much content as I wanted, but it gave me a real perspective of what and how much gold I could theoretically grind out at the point of Thursday right the way through to Sunday. And maybe that will give people prospect with regards to like, okay, if I do an arena from Thursday to Sunday, then what will I get back? And I could have done some other stuff where I instead went and did milestones for each different arena. And then, you know, I would have had a lot more battle chips and then decided to then grind out an extra point in that. So I may do that. I may do some tests with this and see what theoretically is achievable with battle chips, spending on arena crystals, and then general gold that I could then claw back from the arena. Either way, I don't want to say that, hey, Rich says go to arena if you want gold, but at the same time you have to consider the fact that at this state in the game we are probably not going to see for a little while anything like having a gold realm regularly. It is something that a lot of players and a lot of people and a lot of the community are pushing Kabam to then change, but I don't see this changing in the near future. So arena grinds, selling ISO, if you've got, you know, exponential amounts of ISO, could be other options. So that is really the thing at the moment. Yes, we will try to kind of push Kabam in order to try and see if we could get a gold realm regularly appearing, but like I said, arena may be the only option at the moment. And our final story is kind of a follow-up story, because if you remember, we covered Blade Day with regards to a freestyle rap from Subluntsworthy, and he has returned with a part 2, which is equally as fantastic as the first, and I've put a link in the description in order to kind of go over and give this rap a listen to, because it's pretty amazing. So that's been your Marvel Contest of Champions news for the 7th of March 2018. Hopefully your grind is good and you're kind of kicking ass with regards to Sentinels, Bishops, Sabretooth and anything that comes at you, and have a great day. Bye bye for now.